So my book, 75 Ways to Save Gas, is full of tips all throughout about saving gas. But the biggest, most ultimate one is changing your car. So at the back of the book, I make a bunch of suggestions of different types of cars that you could purchase. This section today is all about hybrids. Hybrids are the ultimate. They really are. Mostly electric power, small gas assist. They're incredible. I drive one myself. Best way to save fuel, quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned. So this car here, the Toyota Prius, is the ultimate. It's the one that started everything. We need to bow down to this one. This car is incredible. It's the most fuel efficient car on the market, period, full stop. It's an amazing car, it's reasonably priced, and there's all kinds of government incentives if you do purchase it. However, for my own personal use, I found that this car was a little small, a little hard to see out, and I needed more space. So the Toyota Camry Hybrid has a little bit more functional stuff that we can use day to day. It's a little bit bigger car, it's got more space inside, an extra seat than the Prius did, and it actually has a trunk, so it's quite a good. This is actually my own personal car. This is what I chose, and I love it. I'm amazed at the mileage and fuel economy that I get out of this car. So people always ask me, what is a hybrid? What exactly is this crazy newfangled thing? Well, it's not that newfangled. It was actually invented in the 1800s, so it's been around a long, long time. Just Toyota brought it out about 10, 15 years ago, so it's now very popular. Basically, two engines. Electric drive for low speeds, and then a gas engine that helps the electric drive when extra power is needed. On hills, on highway speeds, turning on air conditioner, that's when the gas engine jumps in. So there's two engines underneath here. You've got one, the main gas engine, which just sits there waiting in the wings to help out, and then this little teeny tiny small electric engine which does all the work, primarily in the city. So it's really small, really tiny, really efficient, and an amazing way to save fuel. It's incredible the fuel economy I get with this vehicle. So there's a lot of myths and misconceptions about hybrids. People have some terrible things to say about it. It's totally not true. These cars are excellent. You want to save fuel, this is the way to do it, particularly if you're driving in the city. They're excellent in stop and go, small, lower driving things. If you're on the highway all the time, I would switch to a diesel. That's where it's really at. So about these myths, you hear about electrocution. Total nonsense. If these cars were going to electrocute you because of their batteries, the government wouldn't let it be on the road. You hear cost of those batteries being a big issue, that they're really expensive to replace. Nonsense again. The price of them has come way down now that there's hundreds of thousands of these vehicles on the road. You hear that they lose power all the time and can't be recharged, or that they need to be plugged in. They don't. These aren't plug-ins. These are just regular gas engine vehicles with an electric engine, and the gas engine, the turning of the wheels, the braking, that charges the battery. So there's all kinds of bad things you'll hear about it, but none of it is true. There's very little downside to driving a hybrid and saving all that fuel.